Like, they literally have this one scene in the movie where our main characters go to like this yoga place and every animal there has no clothes on. Like, they're meant to be naked. I get it's supposed to be funny, haha. But pause.
Yo! Alright, man. I'm back. Another reaction video. Let's get it. This is Derek. FDB. Movies I thought were weird. I don't know what this was, but this was one of those movies. Like, I never even fully remember the plot of this movie. I literally only remember technically, like, I think it's like what technically a scene of the. It's crazy. Let's get into it.
You know, movies are something that I've come to love as I've gotten older. I wasn't one to sit down and watch many of them when I was younger, but nowadays, I like to consider myself a moviegoer, a connoisseur. However, as you guys may know, for every few good movies, there's always the weird one.
Yeah,
that movie that either leaves you so uncomfortable or so confused or so I don't know what to feel.
This,
so today,
I don't know who pitched that mother, but it was just like food, and I'm like, I don't even remember the plot of the movie. I watched it. I don't remember the plot. I don't remember besides the hot dog, all the food, sex. It was like it was a random scene, but it was like imprinted into my brain, and I'm like, bro, why? Okay.
I'll be going over some of the movies I thought and even some of y'all thought were super weird. Like, one weird movie that immediately comes to mind is Zootopia. Now, this one may be a surprise to y'all because it's such a popular film.
Listen, I'll be honest. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. I never seen Zootopia. Look, wait. Look, bro. I think I was, like, when it came out, I was a little bit older. I don't know how old I was, but I feel like it was one of those movies that came out when I was, like, in my teens, or was it my teens? Late teens. So I was like, I'm not watching no kids movie. So I never watched it. Like, but I don't know. Hey, some people, they constantly bring up the bunny, so I'm like, okay, maybe it's good. But I just never seen it.
The Disney movie about a society of animal people, you know, bunnies, giraffes, donkeys, almost every animal you could think of, it was there. You can see why it's so popular, but I regret to inform y'all, it's weird. Don't get me wrong though, it's an enjoyable movie with the usual Disney twist villain and a really powerful message about the prejudice minorities could face. You know, I liked it, but I can't help but think Mickey knew what this would create. He knew where the money was, he knew who the target demographic was. Those dang furries. I was like 13 at the time this movie released. I was like,
okay, so I was 20 going on 21. Yeah, so I've never seen this. I never, like, it just never piqued my interest. I knew it was like late teens, early 20s. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I'm good.
Like 13 at the time this movie released, and I already knew this thing was gonna do postmortem numbers in the furry community. Yeah, that's right. My problem with this movie is not the movie itself. It's the community it created. Y'all know I don't like judging people on this channel.
Yeah, you do. Liar.
Often. Liar. But the Zootopia fandom is...
And okay, so
weird.
Okay. So look, hear me out, right? Now I've never seen it get that bad, but I have seen the pictures and people lusting over the bunny when she had the cop outfit on, shit like that. I've seen it. I have seen it. Niggas still do it to this day. However, I didn't know it got that bad.
Like, come on, bro. What is this? Or this? Or this?
That's
like, y'all can call me a crazy conspiracy theorist, but I know they played into it on purpose. Like, they literally have this one scene in the movie where our main characters go to like this yoga place and every animal there has no clothes on. Like, they're meant to be naked. I get it's supposed to be funny, haha. But pause.
Yo!
Elephant poom poom all up in your face. Like, talking about some yoga. What kind of sick cover up is this? This is a Diddy party for animals. Then if you also...
I'm not gonna say he's... never mind.
Notice, out of all the animals I mentioned earlier, the bunnies, the giraffe, the donkeys, all those, they're missing one very, very popular animal. That's right. Monkeys. There's no form of monkeys in Zootopia at all. No apes, no chimps, no baboons. Nothing. The creator says because they want to stay as far away from humans as possible and primates are too close to humans and blah blah blah. That's obviously a lie. Bad excuse. I ain't even come from a monkey. My mom is clearly human, okay? The reason they actually excluded them is because no furries dress up as monkeys. They're still pandering. When you think of furry, monkey doesn't come to mind. That would have been bad marketing. Furries don't look at Curious Georges or King Kongs. They look for nine-tailed foxes and Charizards for some reason. Ugh. That's the only reason they wouldn't include monkeys. Either that or they foresaw this whole pox situation we got going on in the world right now. That would low-key be a good reason too.
So technically, alright, since there's no monkeys, was there any black passing characters? Like, you know how you look at like Piccolo and you like, yeah, Piccolo black. You know what I'm saying? Or you look at Darwin. You be like, yeah, Darwin black. You know what I'm saying? Like, was there any like black passing characters that's not actively black, but you knew they was black? I ain't never seen the movie, so I don't know.
Another movie I found weird was Hoodwink. You see, this one also has a large animal cast, but it doesn't have a weird fan base.
I actually really like Hoodwink.
Like Zootopia. And it's low-key peak. Like, the movie is genuinely enjoyable. It's a huge fever dream. It's more of a what is even going on kind of week. This movie's a spin on the Little Red Riding Hood story, but instead of it being the classic, oh, Granny got turned into a wolf again, it's a whodunit movie. A mystery movie where we go through the perspectives of the entire cast. Little Red, the grandma, the wolf, a lumberjack, and a squirrel, to find out who's going around stealing recipes and goodies from around the woods. Now, while the plot of this movie is simple, these characters are all over the place. Little Red now knows karate like she's a part of Cobra Kai or something. The grandma, instead of being a helpless grandma, is like this action movie adrenaline
Granny lit.
The big bad wolf isn't bad at all and is voiced by the guy from Emperor's New Groove. The lumberjack isn't a lumberjack, he's an aspiring actor. And the squirrel, this dude is clearly off that snow. These characters are ridiculous. They even got that one goat that went viral on TikTok. Did I do? Thank you. Another thing for me was this movie's animation, because it's really
trash.
Bad. Yeah. Like, sometimes it's hilariously bad, but other times it was just scary. This movie also reminded me of how silly the original Red Riding Hood story is, because if you can mistake your grandma for an 180-pound wolf, then that says something about your granny. I'm sorry. Take her to a Brazilian wax place or something, because that's gross. But those are the more silly animated movies. That's not the ones that are hard to watch. Like a movie like The Human Centipede.
Oh, no. Never watched it. Never will.
I don't think I have to explain why this one was so
Never watched
disturbing.
it. Never will.
The title pretty much tells you a crazy scientist wanted to make a human centipede for some reason, so he made a human centipede for some reason. If you want to know more about how it works, just watch that South Park episode. I'm not even gonna recommend the movie. Another one of those hard to watch ones is Midsummer. And I'm saying it now. If you're a kid, please avoid this movie. And if you're an adult, definitely avoid this movie. Unless you go through some form of mind strengthening training, just don't watch it. This movie is the definition of uncomfortable. It touches upon and shows a bunch of stuff that could get this video the age restriction of death. So you two, please chill. This movie's about this girl named Danny and her boyfriend who are not in the happiest of relationships, I'll say. They're a little toxic and the boyfriend might not love her anymore. And after Danny goes through her very own Sasuke Uchiha origin story, like, it was bad. Her boyfriend, and some friends go up to Sweden for this super rare once in a blue moon midsummer festival. And when they get there, that's when stuff gets weird. The people in this village are pretty much a cult with these weird practices like euthanizing their elders, making some strong Bloody Marys, I'll say, taking hallucinogens, and debatably, the worst one, human sacrifices. Surprise! This cult is a murderous one. And these dudes do not play. They killed one dude for trying to take a picture of their sacred text, which is like, might be a little understandable, but kill him? Then they murked the couple that came with them for just trying to leave. They drowned the girlfriend and performed the blood eagle on the boyfriend.
Oh my God.
I don't know if y'all know what the blood eagle is, but it's bad. Then they killed one dude for peeing on a tree. Like, come on, bruh. He's giving back to nature. These cult people are evil. They're sick. Like, what's going on, PewDiePie? I thought Swedish people were chill. And that wasn't even the worst of it yet. The worst of it was the ending of the movie. So after all their friends got brutally packed up, all that's left is Danny and her boyfriend, who are both mentally shattered at this point. If it's not from all them drugs, it's from those strong drinks. And after Danny witnesses what looks like her boyfriend cheating on her, and I say looks like because I assure you that is not what was happening at all. The village people crown her the queen of the Midsummer Festival. She gets the choice to sacrifice her now paralyzed cheater boyfriend, and yes, they did paralyze him, or a random sweet old innocent villager. And obviously, she chose
her
the boyfriend. This scene is just so messed up because it's like, okay, he's not the best person, but if you know the context of what Danny saw happen in that room, this is just a huge misunderstanding. The dude did not cheat on her. It was more like he was being forced to cheat, if you get what I'm saying. Then after Danny's decision, they burn all the sacrifices in this like triangle building. All the Swedish people start screaming and dancing, and Danny smiles, finally feeling content. Content in quotations because she pretty much lost her mind. When you finish this movie, it's just like,
yeah, no, never watched that.
What did I just watch? Then you realize this movie was made by the same dude who made Hereditary and The Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
Oh, yeah. Of course. That is exact. Look at this. Look at his smug ass face. Look at his smug ass face. Of course. Never watching fucking that. I was traumatized. You're sick. You're sick. Sick in the head. Sick. Look at this shit.
Seen that film? Now that's a weird film. But although Midsommar scarred me, there is one movie that scarred me even worse. One movie that I watched around the same time as Zootopia, and it's another animated movie.
Sausage Party. Yeah, that was a freaky one, bro.
Sausage Party. I'm sure some of y'all remember this one, and if you don't, it's good. Don't remember. It's about these sentient food and grocery store items who see us humans as gods. Stop it, bro. Even Celtics fans go grocery shopping from time to time. Those are the least godly things on earth. And after a group of them find out what humans really be doing with our food, they start trying to warn the other items. And this movie is like the dark Toy Story for foods, because we really see how messed up stuff looks from their perspective. Like they had this whole scene that looked like Omaha Beach on D-Day with grapes, Oreos, PB&J all getting brutally murked. And it looks super intense and super scary and super sad, when in reality it was just a cleanup on aisle 5. But this movie really did have me feeling bad for my food. Like if I had known my salami and plantains were really going through it like that, then I wouldn't have.
Nah, I still would.
No, that's a lie.
I still would. Hey man, you're delicious.
I'm still eating them. But weirdest of all, this movie had me worried that my salami and plantains might be trying to get freaky deaky with each other. Yes, that's the weirdest part of this movie. It's not what us humans do to our food or the literal evil douche running around. It's all the freaky tension throughout this movie.
I forgot there was an evil douche. There's literally an evil douche.
Humans do to our food or the literal evil douche.
Like what? What is this movie, bro?
Running around. It's all the freaky tension throughout this movie. Like these food items were itching to get one in. And don't get me wrong, it's funny. But that is a scary concept if you ask me. I would hate to have finished doing groceries and the second I walk out my kitchen, these dudes start trying to
They start fucking. My food's is fucking. What are we talking like?
They freak on. Like imagine just hearing The Weeknd come from your fridge and you don't know what's going on. And the movie wasn't subtle about it either. I mean, the title, bruh. Read the title. We literally follow a wiener and a curvy hot dog bun and their goal is to get up inside each other. I'm not pausing that. That's actually their goal. And all this tension builds up and gets released. You see, I'll pause that one. Pause on that. At the very end of the movie where we got the freakiest, most adult, most out-of-pocket food scene in any movie ever. I literally can't show this, so I'm gonna throw up a huge censor bagel or something and break down what happens. But be warned, it's graphic. So first, the wiener and the bun start all over the top shelf in front of everyone. And then, out of nowhere, the taco comes in with her leg and so then the other foods are like, damn, I don't want to be left out. So then they all start at an obtuse angle and then they and just when you thought it was over, the bagel comes in and with his elbow and then he it was crazy. I mean, even the juice was all over the place. And in the end, they all just on the at the same time. So
crazy.
It was pretty much a Diddy party for foods. That was pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over today. There's a lot more that I thought were weird, like the bee movie. As my boy Ken said, why are you leaving your boyfriend for a bee? I don't know. Comment down below any more movies you guys want me to go over and maybe a part 2, maybe. And moral of the story?
Hey, W video. He's absolutely right on every front. You know what I'm saying? On every front. W video. Shout out Derek. If you guys want me to react to more videos like this, like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know which I want me to react to. Like I'm just like when I post videos, like I just cast that bit. And then I like and like sometimes it's a motherfucking salmon. And I'm like, got one. And then sometimes it's a motherfucking bait fish that I gotta throw back out there just to try to see what y'all fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's never Like, you know what I'm saying? So let me know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out this bitch. Hey!